Lindsay Owler joins me on Skype today from Argonaut Resources. Lindsay, good to see you. Good morning.
Good morning, Andrew. Nice to be here.
Big news from Argonaut today. Lindsay, final approval received for this quite substantive drilling program at Torrens in South Australia. A big milestone here.
Absolutely, a huge milestone for the company and a huge milestone for me. We've been working towards having this project properly and robustly permitted for 20 years. It will be 20 years in April this year, so a long time.
You did do a little bit of drilling, am I right in thinking, back in 2007, 2008?
The joint venture got on the ground briefly in 2007 and 2008, and we managed to drill 3 holes, which had very encouraging results. And unfortunately, we were prevented due to access difficulties from continuing that drilling in 2008. We downed tools in March 2008, so it's been nearly 10 years since that expedition, and we're pretty keen to get back on with the job.
Well, tell me a little bit more about what is planned. When are you looking to hit it, and what will the program involve?
We're looking at drilling an extensive program. We don't want to drill a minor program and keep coming back to the market for little bits of funds. We want to fully fund a robust, complete drilling program that will properly test this target. So the drilling we're getting underway now that this approval has been granted, acquiring the equipment that we need to do the job, having some pontoons and other materials fabricated. And so once we have a good idea about the lead time for those items, we'll be announcing a drill date. But it's fair to say somewhere between 2 and 4 to 5 months at the outside, and we'll be drilling at Torrens.
And to narrow down some of those targets beforehand, you'll be carrying out an airborne gravity survey, will you?
Yeah, look, we'll be flying what they call Falcon Gravity sometime in the next week or two, and that will be essentially to improve our gravity data set over the major anomaly there. The anomaly is over about 120 square kilometres, and it's been covered historically by 3 different surveys. And so what we want to do is tighten up that for the purpose of this drilling program. So we'll fly a modern gravity survey over the whole lot, and in particular to remove some old 1970s gravity survey stations that are in the mix.
Give us a bit more detail about the project itself, Lindsay. It's an IOCG system, is it? Why do you reckon it's got such great potential?
Well, look, it was originally drilled in 1977 by Western Mining in the same series of drilling programs that they found Olympic Dam. They drilled the first hole in the area at Torrens, TD1, in 1977. They drilled follow-up holes into gravity anomalies on the lake in 1980 and 1981. That drilling confirmed that we were in a major iron oxide copper gold system. We got some good sniffs of copper in there and a lot of iron in the form of magnetite. That was before they really understood what Olympic Dam and an IOCG style deposit was. We now know much more about them and how to target them. So our drilling in 2007 and 2008 honed in on better areas, and we got remarkably close to hitting what we wanted to in those areas. We hit fingers of what, if found in great enough volume, would constitute ore, and we also found proximal alteration in those drill holes. So we're pretty keen to get back out there. It's the sort of target, Andrew, that because we already know the tenor of the system and because we know that the system is so large, we have an improved likelihood of a discovery, and given the size of the system, we have an improved likelihood that in the event of a discovery, it will have significant volumes and hence be commercial for mining. Indeed, and
Argonaut Resources, they're a good partner for you on this project, are they?
Absolutely. They're a supportive partner and they're right behind everything we're doing as operator. We're in constant communication with Aeris. Aeris is a copper miner. They run the Tritton mine in New South Wales, and Aeris went into the project by spending under a joint venture.
Very good, Lindsay. Look, just before I let you go, I know you've also got another project, another joint venture project in Zambia. Give us a bit more detail on this.
We have a 90% interest in copper cobalt project in northwestern Zambia between Barrick's Lumwana mine and First Quantum's Sentinel, not far from First Quantum's Kansanshi mine. It's in a great part of the world where there are a number of the newest copper mines. We have been drilling out there both ourselves and briefly in joint venture with Antofagasta PLC. We're very keen to get back out there again. The Zambian government has been good enough to re-grant our whole licence area for a period of 10 years in December. So that license re-grant is just in the process of being finalised at the moment, and Zambian dry season starts in May. So we're pretty keen to nail down a financing partner or a joint venture partner for the Lumwana West project to take it forward. It's a great opportunity, especially with cobalt trading at $82,000 a tonne. We have substantial amounts of cobalt mixed in with copper there, and there's a lot more drilling and work to be done on it. So we're keen to get underway.
Well, it certainly sounds, especially where Torrens in South Australia is concerned, that for the last couple of years or so, Argonaut's been working quietly behind the scenes, getting these approvals sorted, ticking off a few boxes, but now really ramping up and quite an exciting year ahead for you.
That's right. We're racing out of the blocks now. The shackles are off Torrens, and we're ready to proceed with the drilling there. We're looking since December, since the renewal came through from the government, to finance and get back underway in Lumwana West. It's the right time with the right commodities too. Copper and cobalt are the two most sought after commodities in the market at the moment, and with good reason. So it's a great project to have, and it's something that the company's not getting a lot of value for at the moment. So we're keen to change that around and raise its profile through resource drilling at the Nyungu copper cobalt deposit.
Lindsay, really good to see you. Thanks very much indeed for the update.
Thank you very much, Andrew, for having me on.